Hello everyone. I hope everybody's having a good day today. It was rainy early, like before lunch. It was storming some. It was had some high winds. Now it's kind of calmed down. It's still real cloudy and stuff outside, but I don't think it's doing much of anything. Okay, I'm feeling much better today. I've a lot better than I was. It was really bad for a while, but I'm doing a lot better. I appreciate everybody's concern and prayers. Today on a prayer list, Missy's sister's in the hospital, has septic shock and heart failure. Luke started his GERD medicine. They're going to see if it helps, and Cindy's getting better. And then her nephew Jimmy, he's having family problems still. And her sister, no, wait a minute. Her other sister had surgery for her back, Shelly. Norma asked for prayers, and her stomach's been hurting her real bad for about 3 days. And she doesn't want to have to end up going to the emergency room. She'd rather see her doctor if possible. But she said if it was to get too bad, I know she would, know to go someplace. But she's like me. I mean, I would much rather go to my doctor about anything, if possible. Even if I had to not really suffer, but yes, a little bit, till the next day or something like that. If it's on the weekend is what the biggest problem is if something happens. They'll get me in, if they're open, But, I trust my doctor and everything, and you don't know any of them when you go to the hospital, and you don't know what's going to happen, and it's really scary. So I know exactly where she's coming from. My sister-in-law Angel, she had her surgery yesterday, and she did well on the surgery, but now she's in really bad pain. So let's continue prayers for him. Hopefully for that to go away real soon. The prudent gal prayers for her unsaved in-laws. Okay. Jennifer's friend from church, she's alert and her vitals have been stable. She's responsive but has some lung damage, so they're keeping her intubated for a few days more to help it heal. And, that's just a miracle that she's even alive. A lot of people, they get, most get overcome by the smoke, and just the smoke itself kills them, But that's a miracle that she's done so good. And I've got to think that our prayers had something to do with it. I hope so. And, she should be okay, but it's going to be a battle, because I think it's done some damage, to her lungs. So we'll keep up with that. Keep us informed, Jennifer. And let's see. I'm going a little bit up and down here. I should just do it straight down. But life of a wannabe fit girl. She's looking for a new job, and her husband is active duty Air Force, and he's leaving home for 6 weeks. So pray for his safety and health during his trip. Mama of Izzy's daughter, she was recently diagnosed with autism, and of course they're upset about that. And I got this. I'll just make sure I don't miss anything. And Annie is doing well after her knee surgery. That's good. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, we want to thank you so much for the people that get better, and we want the people that aren't better and that are having problems to get better. So please help each and every one of them, Lord. In the Lord's name I pray. Amen. Uh-oh, I got a visitor again in here. Hello, kitty. Kitty. See, it's easier just to name them Kitty. That's what I said. Okay, let me move this over. It's aggravating. Our Bible verses today come from 2 Chronicles 16, 7 through 9. At that time, Hanani the seer came to Asa, king of Judah, and said to him, because you relied on the king of Aram and not on the Lord your God, the army of the king of Aram has escaped from your hand. We're not the Cushites and Libyans, a mighty army with great numbers of chariots and horsemen. Yet when you relied on the Lord, he delivered them into your hand. For the eyes of the Lord range throughout the earth to strengthen those whose hearts are fully committed to him. You have done a foolish thing, and from now on you will be at war. Man. Set that there, and that's Saturday. And our devotions today are entitled What God Sees. Early in the morning, I quietly pad past a family room window overlooking a wilderness area behind our house. Often I notice a hawk or owl perched in a tree, keeping watch over the area. One morning I was surprised to find a bald eagle boldly balanced on a high branch, surveying the terrain as if the entire expanse belonged to him. Likely he was watching for breakfast. His all-inclusive gaze seemed regal. In 2 Chronicles 16, Hanani the seer, God's prophet, informed a king that his actions were under royal gaze. He told Asa, king of Judah, you relied on the king of Aram and not on the Lord your God. Then Hanani explained, the eyes of the Lord range throughout the earth to strengthen those whose hearts are fully committed to him. Because of Asa's misplaced dependence, he would always be at war. Reading these words, we might get the false sense that God watches our every move so he can pounce on us like a bird of prey. But Hanani's words focus on the positive. His point is that our God continuously watches and waits for us to call on him when we're in need. Like my backyard bald eagle, how might God's eyes be roaming our world, even now looking to find faithfulness in you and me? He provide the hope and help we need. How might he provide the hope and help we need? It's hard to read now sometimes with these stupid floater things. Okay. Let me get a drink of water. And now it's time for jokes of the day. Okay, I've got a late Easter joke. One Easter Sunday morning, as the pastor was preaching a children's sermon, he reached into his bag of props and pulled out an egg. He pointed at the egg and asked, What's in here? I know, a little boy said. Pantyhose. Okay. A wealthy investor walked into a bank and said to the branch manager, I would like to speak with Mr. Reginald Jones, who I understand is a tried and trusted employee of yours. The banker said, Yes, he certainly was trusted, and he will be tried as soon as we catch him. Yeah. Golfer, I'd move heaven and earth to be able to break 100 on this course. Caddy, try heaven. You've already moved most of the earth. Ooh, a few divots there. My boss texted me, Send me one of your funny jokes, Pete. Pete, I'm working at the moment, sir. I will send you one later, he replied. That was fantastic. Send me another one. Whoa. Oh, joke's on you there, Pete. A man comes home and yells joyfully, Honey, I won the lotto. Pack your things for a nice big vacation. She asks, Awesome. Should I pack for a warm or a cold weather? He beams, I don't care. Just be on your way already. Hi. That's sad. What do you give a pig when it's poorly? A good ointment. What did Jasmine Rice say to Asian vegetables? Don't you walk away from me. Walk. Now it's time for Joy's joke of the day. Beep, 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 beep. What brand of car does an egg drive? A Volkswagen. Thanks, Joy. I think she heard her joke and was laughing. Okay. And now it's time for Who is this? Okay, let's see here. I actually remembered to put some cartoons on here today. Okay, who am I looking for? Okay. That ain't it. That ain't it. Where are they? Okay, there's this one. And then... Well, I found one of them. From yesterday. No. Oh, I already did that. I got it. There. Okay. There's... Let's make this a little bit bigger. He should be bigger than that. There we go. Matthew Dillon. Yep, Matt Dillon, Sheriff Matt Dillon, or whatever. I guess they called him Sheriff Matt Dillon. I think so. Yep. Love that show still. Now let's see. I gotta find. I'm sorry, something trying to get my eyelash or something. Okay, yeah. And here's the. She doesn't look the same. I don't know if she's had, like facelifts and stuff, but I'm sure she's fairly old by now, I guess. Priscilla Presley. I don't know. Just looks different, but like I said, she's probably fairly old. And now, we got those. Let me check it before I mess up again. And for tomorrow... There's that one, but where's the other one? She had this one first, so I'll do this one first. This is she couldn't find a young picture, a very young picture. She's young there, but like a kid. She was Gloria on All in the Family, Archie's daughter and Edith's daughter. And Meathead was her husband. Oh, that show used to kill me. And this one's young, at least. But it actually kind of looks like the guy. It's unbelievable sometimes. He was on Magnum P.I. He was Magnum. He is now the commissioner on Blue Bloods. And he does commercials for one of those... reverse mortgage companies, and it actually looks like him, y'all. It's unbelievable. Okay, take a guess who it is in the comments, and we will see tomorrow. Now, okay, come on. Now it's tablet time, tablet time. What did we... Now these are jokes. Okay. Wow, I got a few things. I don't know how far I go up here. Oh yeah, the dinner from last night. Oh gosh. Okay, I remember we stopped at the Crazy Glue. This was cheesy tater tots in a burger cooked in the air fryer. It's cooked perfectly well done, just how she liked it, and seasoned with onion soup mix and Worcestershire sauce. It's the first time she tried making it a burger in the fryer, and this was I believe this was Kim. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, y'all. I should have put your name there, but I'm pretty sure. Okay, where are we at now? Okay, so it went back down whenever this thing does some nutty stuff sometime. Okay, so here's the picture of it. I'll make it a little bit bigger. She said, I asked her where she got them cheesy tater tots because they look so good. And she said she got them from Swans. I don't know, Schwann's, the truck that comes around. But we used to get stuff from them years and years ago. I mean, when Logan was little. And we just got away from it. They've got some really good stuff. Some of it's, in my experience back then, it was a little pricey. But it was all good. We didn't get anything from them that wasn't good. Okay, I fixed those St. Louis ribs last night in the crock pot, or yesterday all day in the crock pot. The brown sugar that I rubbed on them made it caramelize easier with the barbecue sauce. So it was, I mean, it turned out like it had been on the grill, as you can tell. But that potato salad, macaroni salad, we finally, I think, got rid of all the macaroni, I think. I don't know. It was really, really good, really tender. You can tell it's juicy. I mean, if you can see it closer at all. It was really juicy. Plenty of meat. I can't say anything more, you know, I can't think of anything better to say about it. It's delicious. I said that. Okay, now, get past this. Past this. And Leah, she made a bunch of little pizzas. They look like they're made out of look like a cinnamon roll, like, you know, and then you bake them. And I'll bet them things are good. Because I like what the cinnamon rolls are like, you know, the texture and stuff of them. If you made it with the pizza stuff, it would be just really good. She made 4 dozen of them today for a lot of kids. That's nice. Okay, we got a few cartoons. We need to up your dosage or lower mine. Come on. Okay, let's see how this one does. Some of these are funny, are they? Okay. Okay, smile as if we really can afford this vacation. Look at that. That smile is like, it ain't really a smile. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I was about to choke. I'm still congested. I'm sorry, y'all. It just chokes me, especially when I get up in the morning. Okay. Where's the next one? Okay. Sylvia is forced to admit she may have been overfeeding Mr. McFeathers. Oh gosh. Mr. McFeathers. I don't know what that is. Do you think these extreme sports will catch on? Not that extreme, thankfully. I mean, okay, this is feel free to talk about any of your peanut or mouse related thoughts. Says elephant therapists have a narrow skill set. Okay, Logan had for breakfast a croissant with sausage, egg, and cheese from Aldi, and some of that blueberry and lemon cluster cereal, that Special K that I got him. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Oh, and he really liked it too. Really like it. Logan sent me this picture of this recipe. It's a double Reese's cheesecake recipe. I was going to see if it had a picture of it. I don't know if that's the picture that... Here's the picture I wanted to show. Oh gosh, y'all. Oh, that looks really good. And that's what it's called. It's on Delish, or delish.com. Double Reese's cheesecake. If y'all want to look it up, it'd probably be easier than me trying to show it. But it says www.delish.com. Yeah, it looks delish, that's for sure. Okay. I don't know if that's... Yeah. And his friend Angel, Logan's friend Angel, got some Reese stuff. Him and Logan both like Reese stuff. And it was 70% off at Target. So if y'all are near Target, maybe you might skip over there. They had a bunch of stuff though. And this is his haul. He was proud of it. Oh, I love all that stuff too. That's always been one of my favorites is Reese's. Let's see. Okay, I think that's it then. Tonight, it's Friday Pizza Nighty. So I'm using the crust that I bought. It's taking a beating. We're waiting around here to use it anyway. Getting pushed around, the cat jumping on it and everything else. But the cat is, 7, 8 weeks old. It doesn't know anything, so you can't really get mad at it, if it just cracked it a little bit. But so we're having Friday Pizza Nighty, and I'm gonna put some of that ham that we had for Easter. I mean, it's spiral slice. It's really good, and we like ham on pizzas anyway. So we're gonna put ham and some turkey pepperoni and mushrooms. And since with ham, I associate cheddar cheese sometime with ham, so I'm going to mix a little bit of cheddar in the mozzarella and put it on there, and some oregano on the top. And we'll be having that tonight, and I'll take a picture of it, and I'll show you tomorrow in tablet time. So everybody, I appreciate you so much. Please press that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so that you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Y'all have a great Friday, and have a good time with your families. God bless.